Dan Mahk Kee, the low block. Even though Dan Mahk Kee, low block, is one of the first techniques we learn, it's different than most of the other basic blocks that we practice. Generally, we start with our blocking hand on the bottom and move that hand into the completed position. But for Dan Mahk Kee, we start with the blocking hand on the top. So kind of imagine that the bottom arm creates the path that you'll follow. You can also think of that almost as like a slide. So you'll bring your blocking hand to the top of the slide or the top of the path, and that hand will follow that arm down to the bottom. When your blocking hand reaches the elbow, you can start to draw the bottom hand back into your side. This is a great technique to practice in slow motion. So as your hand starts to cut down and it reaches the elbow, the bottom hand will pull back. Anytime we practice a hand technique, our goal is to have both hands finish together. So we want to make sure that the blocking hand ends when the retracting or the pulling hand makes it back to your rib. Notice in this position, my hand is about as high as my hip. When we apply this with our front stance, the fist will be directly above our knee and parallel or creating a set of two straight lines with my thigh. So again, just like we had practiced for previous blocks, when we alternate arms, we'll start with the top hand blocking, and then the same rule applies. So the bottom hand stays on the bottom, and the higher hand goes higher up, and you continue to alternate your blocking arms from there. Applied with our Chungal Jase or our front stance, and that's Dan Mahk Kee, the low block.